differently, done differently if you had those last closing seconds, minutes to do again?
Nope. I like the quality. We had quality shots coming down the stretch that we just didn't make, and came down to the final play. And our guys fought all night. Defense was solid. Game plan was executed at a high level. We got to knock down some shots.
What did make scoring so hard, especially in that first half? Nobody in double digits at halftime.
They have a good defense. They turn teams over. They're pretty handsy in terms of their ability to put their hands on you, and they're physical. So it's playoff basketball.
What can you take from this and apply for Wednesday to produce a different result?
A lot of positives throughout the course of the game. Like I said, our game plan discipline was at a high level. Our defense was extremely solid. And offensively, we got quality looks, but we didn't knock them down. A couple key plays down the stretch, a couple turnovers that we wanted back. But other than that, that's what you want. It's a game that comes down to the final few possessions.
Got 4 offensive rebounds kind of on that one sequence there, in a really close game. Is just not being able to convert on any of those kind of a difference in a close game like that.
We needed to be more poised when we got those rebounds. That's part of the plan, is go get them. But we took some shots, and we had 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Like, get the ball out, be solid. They close out to us, drive it, make a play. But I thought we got a little sped up once we got those opportunities to shoot the ball.
What were they doing on Brandon to make it difficult for him in this night?
They have their hands on him, and they're being physical, and he's got to continue to play through it.
The physicality Dort's going to bring, that's not going to change throughout the whole series. What do you got to do to kind of free BI up and make it a little easier on him?
It's not about what we need to do to free BI up. This is going to be playoff basketball. He's got to continue to play through it, have some gamesmanship out there, got to go to the free throw line a bit more. This is just what it's going to be. We're physical with them. They're physical with us. And that's a part of the game. That's a part of playoff basketball. Continue to play with force, play with speed, and get quality looks, take care of the ball.
You guys did a pretty decent job against Shea in that first half. What do you think he was able to do in the second half just to kind of get himself going a little bit?
He's going to touch the ball a ton, and we want to continue to make it tough on him, throw different looks at him. He can make shots. He's a good ISO player. He does a great job of getting to the free throw line. If you put your hands on him, he's ripping through, and the refs are calling it. We have to do the same thing. We shot 9 free throws. They shot 13, so we want to get that number a bit higher.
Yeah, but just in general, what do you guys have to do just to be a little bit more efficient offensively, just to get better looks on that end?
We just missed them, and sometimes that's how it goes. First playoff game, they're a good defense. We got quality looks, but we'll settle into the series, continue to look at the film, go back and see how we can generate even more quality shots for ourselves.
Coach, when Jonas got it going in that second half on the board, and even throughout the whole game, I mean, for you, from your perspective, I mean, when he's that dominant on the glass and being able to get you guys in rhythm in that sense, I mean, how big of a boost has it been? Was it for you guys, throughout the stretch to keep you guys in that game?
It was huge. JV was fantastic with his ability to dominate the glass. We could throw the ball into him. He settles our offense down a bit, and he's a mismatch for Oklahoma offensively for us. Trey was good. He's been good all season. He's been good, honestly, the past couple seasons, being able to step in to that role, and he's dangerous when he steps on the floor.
He played a really big role defensively in this one as well.
Yes, his defense was at a high level, especially his length and his size, his ability to contest shots. I thought he bothered some of those guys with his contest ability, and he's going to be key in this series for us.
Anytime you lose in the playoffs, it's tough, but this kind of feel like one that you guys kind of allowed to slip away, being so close there at the end and making that run after you fell behind by 10, not being able to pull this one out.
Yeah, obviously that's there. We had the game, I wouldn't necessarily say won, but we definitely had control over it coming down the stretch, and we let it slip away. Like I said, a couple key turnovers. We had a shot at the rim. We had a kick-out 3 that we missed. So, shots that we can make.
Coach, how deflating is? I mean, at times, especially when you guys are blitzing the screens, it seems like they're having counters to, you know, everything. I mean, obviously you've seen it throughout the season, but now in the playoffs and how deafening it can be, you know, to you guys specifically. Just in general, when you guys are, you know, countering, you know, some of their blitzes and whatnot, I mean, how is it for you guys how do you guys have to respond to that?
It's not a deflating mentality for us at all. It's a next play mentality. We understand that this is it's a playoff series. You know, it's a long series. First game, there's going to be times where they're doing things and you have to counter. You have to make adjustments. That's a part of playoff basketball. But our mentality is continue to execute our game plan at a high level. We'll go back, watch the tape tonight, and see some things that they did and see what we can improve.
What was kind of the explanation on the play where they caught the jump ball and then Mark challenges it and they ended up giving y'all the ball? What did Tony kind of say about that?
Well, he was successful in the challenge because it wasn't a jump ball, but it was our ball instead of theirs. And I'm not sure what happened with the timeout. You know, I'll let him and Mark talk that out. Absolutely. Yeah. All right.